morning, everybody. Today we are so happy to welcome Jenny from Scotland to attend our Ikebana class. And so I would like to explain to you some key points in Ikebana. Ikebana is a Japanese art of arranging flowers. But you know that in Ikebana, it is not only just arrange flower, but it is to reflect your mind, because when we arrange Ikebana, we have passion, we have love for flower, and especially it's required to have a good knowledge of flowers, of plants, how they grow naturally in the nature, For us, that means that we are supposed to understand flower. And sometimes when I arrange Ikebana, it seems that I take the time to speak, to understand the flower, to have and then I express my feeling toward the beauty of flowers, and also with all my knowledge, how they grow naturally in the nature, in the garden, for example, and then expressed in my Ikebana composition, So, Ikebana, it reflects our mind, express our heart toward the beauty, the natural beauty of flower, and you see, so that's why we are required to have a knowledge of flower. In Japanese, we call shusho. That means the unique characteristic of each flower and plant grows in the nature. For example, in the nature, this flower narcissus, that's the flowers very precious because it's blossom in winter. It's very cold, very cold, but it can, because in the nature, when we arrange Ikebana, it's not only because it's yellow color, or we like the beauty, but we are supposed to know how they grow in the garden, in the nature, because the narcissus, so you have two leaves behind, two leaves in front, and especially with this one to protect the stem of flower in the cold winter. So it's pressure. And in Ikebana, we are supposed to know that. And sometimes in the stage Shoka traditional of Ikenobo school, for example, we have to show this in the arrangement because that's the characteristic of the flower. And for example, this flower also, this leaf, unfortunately they cut like this, but in the nature, it's not like this. But for example, when we arrange, we have to analyze yin and yang. That means sunlight and warmth, sunlight and warmth. For example, this and shadow. I'm sorry. For example, when we arrange this sunlight, because they receive light to develop, and this is shadow. Also, we have to take into account light and shadow, and also always the most beauty of flowers is light, light, sunlight, and also this one. This is the branch, Salis branch. Now it's in winter, they have the blossom, and then later they become a leaf, for example. And then when we arrange Ikebana, we also see, for example, this one, we have to see yin and yang, for example, and this one yang, because they reached the sky, they see the sunlight to develop. So, and this is the shadow. And when we arrange, we always follow the natural movement, and then we have to show their natural movement in the arrangement. And when we see this, it's curved. It's curved because they search for sunlight. Imagine they don't have enough space, so they search for sunlight to develop, and as a reason, they curve, and we have to think about that when we arrange Ikebana. So you see, Ikebana is just not only to arrange flower, but it's really many things. Your knowledge about flower, about the nature, and then you express your feeling toward the beauty of flowers. And now I would like to tell you the basic or the golden rules in Ikebana. First, Ikebana. In Ikebana, flowers is life. Flowers is life. La vie. You know? So that's why each flowers is alive, a living flower. So we have to respect their life. We have to search for their beauty, and then we express in the arrangement. And you know, also the structure in Ikebana always asymmetric. Just because, you know, also according to the Asian philosophy, there are many things in the nature, in the universe, composed of yin and yang, you know. Yin yang, you know, yin yang. So that's why the structure in Ikebana always asymmetric but balanced, nice balance. And that's why it's challenge. It's difficult in Ikebana. And then space is very important in Ikebana. You know, because in Ikebana we have to create space to bring out the beauty of flowers. You know, for example, that's why today I'll give you 5 friends of Sally. One friend, you can see, just we cannot create space, but you know, many 5 friends you can create with the tone, high, short, and with a depth, you know, and you can create asymmetric space and balance, you see, with depth, and also 3 dimensions space. So we use the plants to create space for Ikebana, and then you show the flower, you know, that we create space to bring out the beauty of flowers. That's important. And that's definitely in Ikebana, when to bring out, you know, to bring out the beauty of flower, we have to take time to enjoy their beauty, just like to communicate with your flower in order to understand your flower, because they're just like alive. So when you understand, you can enjoy the beauty, and then you express the beauty in your arrangement, you see. And in that way, it's required to concentrate in another way to say, just like meditation. That means concentrate, just like meditation. That means we work ourselves, we concentrate, work ourselves to enjoy the beauty of flower, to always think about something positive, to think of beauty of flower. A reason we always feel great, positive, optimistic. All right, and that's the Ikebana. That's the Ikebana. And now I would like to, now on peut composer. Je vous explique à chacune de vous, il faut concentrer, d'abord apprécier la beauté des fleurs, parler avec vos fleurs, après vous composez. Vous voyez, ok? Bon,